and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise, make graveyards feel alive, break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm. I bet I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules.
Well, the hope was that these Florida showers would have passed through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Operating from the gun, Peterson. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on third down. Operating from the gun, Peterson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down, he'll drop to throw. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Peters. And this one's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On third down, Peters finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. The Buccaneers at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be brought down at the 27. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Peters. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
To throw on third down, Peters. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Handoff as they run the counter play. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more of what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
One back in the... And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd down, Peterson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and that will keep this a 3-point game. Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Peters. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Peters. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing. It's actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Peterson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down. Peters on target to his man, Likely. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Peters got his man complete over the middle. It's Miller. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Myers' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Peterson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not continuing to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big choke play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a handoff out of the gun to about the 35, 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. To throw on 2nd down. Peters looking right sideline. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 55 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 10-3.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best players you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A handoff as they run the counter play. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on 3rd down, Peterson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
88 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll go down at the 28.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A handoff as they run the counter play. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Peterson. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are even at 10 apiece. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Peters, and he fires one incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second down at 4.
Looking to throw. Peters is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Looking to throw on second down. Peters to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Fields it right around the goal line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Operating from the gun, Peterson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you made. That's exactly what they got done.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. To throw on 2nd down, Peterson.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So here's Nick Folk in an important spot. A 33-yarder from the left hash.
Folk's kick is good.
And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Peters firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Peterson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? The handoff as they run the counter play.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. $163 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And they will take a knee here. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.